Creating bouncy drum pattern can be hard sometimes, and we all know a catchy melody combined with a good drum pattern is key in creating hit Afrobeat songs. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you the secret of creating simple and bouncy Afrobeat drum pattern for your songs. Let's have some fun. All drum sample I use to create this drum pattern for my drum kit, they're gonna be linked in the description box. Check them out. As I set our tempo, I think I'm gonna go with 98. Now we're gonna try to find a good percussion. Let's go to Afro banger. I think I'm gonna go with this one, Curious. Let's add this on here. Simple pattern, bump, thump, thump. And then we have it here. Now let's combine it with something and at the same time add movement to the drum pattern. That is very important, guys. Adding movement is key when trying to create a modern Afrobeat pattern. I think I'm gonna go with this one, and one of the secret plugin to use is movement by output. This one. There's one preset that you use, which is the brighten up, and then I'll copy this same pattern, and then I'm gonna play with it. You see? Now, one thing we can do, we remove this, and then let's say something like that. Okay, something just like that. Okay, that's good. Now we duplicate it, and then that sounds good now. And then let's see if we can try to find a kick for this kind of a drum that I'm trying to create. A kick that have a bunch of high is what I want. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Fill each first step. The kind of kick you're using play a huge part. Let's say that we use this kick, and for example, fill each first step. You see, let's say we go with deep. It's not the same vibe at all when you play this. You see? Okay, now let's try to complete it by adding some conga. I'm gonna go to Afro. Let's go with this and this. Like, see? Even the conga that you're selecting should be on point. You know, let's say that I selected this one. You see, it's not the same vibe. Let's go with this. That sounds good. And let's say that we wanna add something that make you feel that someone is playing some conga. Let's say we go here, and then we go to conga. Let's go here. See? Is the creep? Just to bring more energy, make it sound much more realistic. We add one here. You see? And this one we can definitely make sure that it's not on time. And one thing that is going to make this sound even much more interesting, you can see that the sample is a little bit long. We can make it shorter. You see? And then play with the length too. See? Sound selection is key when you're trying to achieve something unique, and also adjusting the sample the way you want it. You can see they use different when you try to play it like it was, and then when you adjust the length, and then you make sure that the sample is like shorter. That make it sound more live. Okay, now we're gonna try maybe to add a snare. Maybe let's use this one. Okay, this one we can definitely pitch down -12. Is that 1 octave down? We can have it right there. It's like a call response situation. You have those conga that's playing, then you have this that respond. You see? And if we mute this, you see? It's not the same thing. This bring something to the drum, you see? Remember guys, having a drum pattern without drum fill, it's not good at all. Let's say we are going to try to add a drum fill. Let's go to AFRO. Let's use this right there. Okay, now we are going to try to find something else we combine with it. Maybe we go to Afro vibe. I think there is something called impactful. I love to have the first one sound a little bit high, and then the second one in the lower octave. And then now we add the clap. That's it. Let's go to Afro vibe, and then the bonus folder we use this clap right there. And then now we are going to make sure that the gain or how we want it. And also guys, anything you can add to make your drum pattern sound different, sound new, just use it. I have an idea here. Let's say we go to the Afrobeat bundle volume 3, and then we'll go to drum loop. Let's use this right there. I'm just gonna make sure that it's not very noticeable in the mix. I'm gonna add it like subtle. Let's say we load again right there, and then you know, when you have a melody, chord progression, melody, and everything on it, you will say, this sounds different. And then you will not know what makes it sound different. If we remove this, and then we remove this right there, the percussion that we add right there, you see, it's a basic Afrobeat drum pattern. But when we add this and this, you know, I cannot make a drum pattern and then not create some melody so you can listen in context. Let's say that we add the lounge lizard and we try to create a chord progression, and then after we can add a bass so you guys can listen in context. Let's say that we transpose maybe here. Okay, now we can transpose 1 octave lower. Sorry. It's we do. Woo! Now let's add a bass. I might use keys to create a bouncy bass pattern. Let's say we go to key bass and let's transpose. Remember, we have to transpose. Just right there. I think I want to transpose 1 octave down again. Just right there. Command L. Let's see. There you go. Let's go up 1 octave. We can do the same thing right there. And then we go here. That's a vibe. Maybe we'll transpose this right there. Boom. Guys, you can just go and try to create this drum pattern for yourself. It is pretty simple and sounds good. Trust me, you just create this, you can create some crazy melody and then you have a banger. Yeah, that's it. It's a vibe. That's it. Thanks for watching. I hope now it's easier for you to create bouncy drum pattern for your beats. If you have questions, leave a comment down below. See you in the next one.